Happy Sunday, all. Happy Father's Day. See what we do later. May come back later at night, so depending on what day. So stuff. It's new. Right, I got this power line. I need some. Could do. Since everything is full in my cache, this is a legendary item. I have to trade this for. So good with the naming. This is, yeah, this guy. Yeah, this one. Actually, I have radar arm. Power armor. Let's see what we could take out and put. Tickle. So this still as opposed to this one. Invisible. Okay, yeah. Keep that. I mean, take that out. So yeah, this isn't as great as the one I now. So, okay. plenty of fusion cords. Then I'll that in here too. There. Okay. Start using up those fusion cords. Man, just keep collecting them. Let's see. Side up. It's dead. Okay. So, I have a mission to get all the Overseer caches. I thought I got all of them, but looked up a video and so that should be my next stop then. Some of this could be outside. Figure out. This is supposed to climb up a mountain to get. Try it. Caps are caps. So, this word. Yeah. This way. Carrots. Start picking up like flowers and herbs and stuff so that I could use some of these recipes that I. Really, it's just a descent and not dropping off a cliff. Other than that, how's everyone doing? Yeah, one thing's for sure, after that public mission, I've got a lot of ore now. Okay. Go. Not too far. Maybe I need to go around this. Thing I don't have is very good fall damage. Right there it is. Yeah, I do have the marker. File cabinets. Could I get some file cabinets?
You'll just have to keep looking.
Okay, so now it says to look. Talk to the overseer. So that was the whole thing. I was just missing one, one log. Take those. It's upstairs last I saw. Outside. Oh, sitting faster. Let's use more plasma. Oh, there she was.
So, it's done. A vault full of gold. You can't really ask for a better symbol of prosperity, can you?
Vault-Tec would have won. It's preparing for idiots guarding a pile of worthless junk. American dream. Could have done it with.
One of these days, I'm gonna drill that cynicism out of your head. But fine. Moan and groan all you want. You've earned the right. I guess I'll just hold on to hope for the both of us. Now I think it's time we talked about what happened in there. I heard you made some tough calls. Splitting the gold between Foundation and the crater. Whew. I have to say, I'm impressed. It's not easy to be fair, to reach out to all sides.
I did what was right for approval. Just want to keep them from fighting over it. It's for all of us, and so is this gold.
That means something, coming from the person who did so
It
much
means
of
a
the
lot.
work.
It says on.
We owe you a lot. I hope the newcomers take advantage of the example you tried to show them. We all need to work together if Appalachia is going to survive. So, with the mystery of Vault 79 solved and the gold recovered, maybe it's time to start thinking about what kind of future we all want to make.
I've been wondering. Do you think Vault-Tec planned for us to find 79?
I don't know. But we'd be fools if we didn't think it was a possibility they considered. I'm done worrying about the societal preservation program, the right and wrong of it, whether we're just following their plans or not. That's why I'm not going anywhere. And I hope you won't either. Well, I'm sure you've got other more important things to do than listen to me preach about my mission as overseer. Come and visit any time if you need me. I'll be here, keeping an eye on Appalachia as best I can.
But okay.
You need to talk? I have time.
Talk about the Brotherhood of Steel some more.
Sure. What about them?
Brotherhood has a pretty clear picture of how Appalachia should be run.
I've spent my life beholden to an organization's virtuous beliefs. It's nothing more than a way to control how people think. I hope that if you spend time with them, you won't allow yourself to be blinded by their ways. Never stop seeing the world through your own eyes.
Do you know the West Virginia chapter of the Brotherhood?
Not much more than you, I suppose. We've both been through their hallowed grounds, seen what's become of them. From my recollection, they were well-trained and highly disciplined. The kind of group I thought Appalachia really needed. But given time and some more reading, especially from people who dealt with them, I'm not sure if I agree with their approaches. Some people from that time saw them as taking what they wanted, when they wanted, threatening compliance, or else. I don't know if this new group follows those same principles, but the communities of Appalachia today wouldn't stand for it.
Sacrifice themselves to stop the score. You're right, but this new group deserves our chance. They did sacrifice themselves for stop the score.
You're absolutely right. And it would be wrong to not honor that sacrifice. But fighting the Scorched was for their own survival as well, not just for the good of Appalachia. It makes me wonder, what if they succeeded? What would Appalachia look like under their rule today?
Your experience with Voltic has warped your view.
Think that all you want. I know firsthand how easy it is to be manipulated by that kind of influence. I just hope you don't fall into the same trap that I did.
Right, but this new group their chance to earn trust.
Maybe it's unfair of me to make presumptions. I've never met the West Virginia group, let alone these new arrivals. Just, please, be careful not to let your guard down completely. No one can afford to these days.
But yeah,
What
something
did you
else.
want to know?
Virginia, do you have concerns about the Brotherhood of Steel?
If there's anything I've learned in all this, it's that humans can and will abuse technology. So, I agree with the Brotherhood's stance on collecting and containing technology. To a degree, our world has become wild, deadly. People need to be able to protect themselves, not out of some classic American principle, but out of survival. If they plan to hoard away weaponry, they must offer protection in return. And I can't imagine they have the numbers, or possibly the will, to do so.
Something else.
Okay, what else did you want to talk about?
I settle here in Sutton.
I grew up here. My parents used to live just down the hill. If there's one neighborhood I'm rebuilding first, it's this one.
About overseer left behind.
Let's hear them.
Yeah, I found them all. You want them?
Well, let me see. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I think that's everything. It's been a long journey, hasn't it? For both of us. Appalachia has changed. We've changed.
Accomplish Voltec's mission. Just wanting to be rid of them. Voltec's a poor substitute for real help.
You're welcome. I'm just glad I can be here in person now.
Yep,
Stay
gotta go.
careful out there. Together we've made Appalachia safer. But she still has fangs.
Yeah, that mission's been just sitting there this time because I couldn't find everything. Auto grenade. Sure. I do already have one of those. Just gift those willy-nilly. Scrap. Yeah, I have this exact one. He's not. Stash box was somewhere. Oh, hey, how's it going? How's your weekend going? So, still have the log. Gave it back. Some stuff in here. Dunk it. Forgiven. Ease. Let's drop off a little bit of that. Wait, it's only one weight. Get it. Sort by weight. Ah, it's fusion cores. Don't think flares, because I think I tossed out my flare gun. Cryo cells, I don't think it's those. Arrows, I never gamma. Shells, definitely. And with so much depth. Okay. Drop off these scrap kits. This one. Some of these out. Oh, shoot. I have buff out. Sell. Right, this. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Um, went out to like a taco festival yesterday. That was fun. Yeah, just back playing games today. Rest of the day, I think. How about you? How you doing? Have no. Good ammo. Just I can make a plasma. Is that a plasma core? Is that a? Yeah, that's a plasma core. So that would be used for a. What's it called? Plasma Gatling gun. So I don't need those. Side ammo. Say strike beacon. Take flux. Trying and find that. I'm just gonna. That'll take care of the weight. No, it won't because. Wait. Bruh. Oh yeah, it took it out of here. That probably took care of some of the weight. Yeah, well, I mean, it's having this out. Okay. So now I know where those extra fusion cores came from. Just took all the fusion cores out of what I had. Oh, still two. I want to put in a donation box, so. Yeah, whatever I take out just puts nothing. Weird. I wonder if it's a glitch. These out. Not getting. Let's get enjoy this. something. That took care of it. Alright, so wait a minute. Going back to what I had. I cleared that one side mission. Except suspicious person. What? To doing it. I don't know why it keeps taking out the fusion. Yeah, it did take that extra core. That back in. Right. Let's look for live chin. Yes, it beat it already. I have to go to a particular location for it. I guess I won't be able to do that just yet. Yeah, Roseroom I could just let's travel without any caps. This guy.
Hang in there, Abs. Oh, it's you. Who are you again?
Are there any songwriters around here?
Play off your rocker, huh?
I tend to search my own feelings for inspiration.
Who I'm this is
Horrid.
it's what you matters. Right, Antonio? Been helping your family out.
Helping the family out? Oh, no. No, that's dangerous work. Hope you're being safe about it.
Abby needs an antidote for Devil's Blood. I know you something if you dig deep. Try. Abby is addicted to Devil's Blood. She seems to think you know something about that. Is that all you're gonna say about her?
I wonder what Pop knows. Abby, in trouble? If only I could have. If only I could have. If only I could have spent more time with her.
Get help him. Abby does too.
Abby, darling, such a strong child.
Hmm.
There has to be some way to help Abby. Use my time wisely. So what did Pop have to say? Anything comprehensible?
It's full work. Gabbering like a madman. Something's in there, but I couldn't get through.
Pop. So he's not totally gone. Well, that's reassuring. Or upsetting. Haven't decided yet, and don't have time to. Well, if he won't help us, we'll need more of a Hail Mary.
No shopping for
Sure, we can't wean her off slowly.
Yeah, I'm sure. That chem is much too strong. It's taken more lives than I can count. We can't afford to give her a drop more.
Ideas?
Well, I've been trying to remember anything Dad may have told me about his job back in the day, and something came to mind. I remember he would take business trips to the city center. That's government territory, so it always struck me as out of character. He told us he had a warehouse there. Never said what it was for, and I never found out either. If he really was involved with Devil's Blood, though, maybe that place has something to do with it. Maybe the family is keeping stock there. Even an antidote if we're lucky.
Like a stretch. He is the lead, I guess. Investigating. What kind of business trips are we talking about?
I can't say for sure, but Pop, well, he was in the family. You know, the mob. The same mob that sells Devil's Blood. Maybe he was just collecting Vigorish, but... And I really hate saying this. I hope it was blood-related, because it could be our only lead.
He is the lead, I guess.
That's right. It's a lead. It could come to nothing, but... it's worth a shot. Better than twiddling our thumbs while Abby wastes away. Alright, we'll need to borrow that vertibird of yours again. I'm coming with you this time. We'll fly into downtown, and I'll get us in contact with an old friend of mine familiar with the rumors. She'll know where to go from there.
Really taking advantage of my use of a vertibird.
Let's meet in Atlantic City and go from there.
Alright.
Evelyn Russo, nursing cheap vodka in a shack amidst
Wonder what Pop knows.
absolutely nowhere. Oh, the stars have fallen.
Okay. The Bud City Center. Ground.
The city never sleeps. But then again, neither do we.
I'll just help myself to some of your ammo. Wow. Aquarium, Nuka Cherry. Oh, there he is down there. How'd he get down there? Stuff here. I need a modifier, repair anything. I never use that anyway. Adhesive for
Okay, now that we're here, it's time to find Sloane. She used to patrol this area. Said if I ever needed help, to head this way, and she'd find me.
I know this person. Can we trust her?
Of course we can trust her. Do you think I'd put my sister's life in her hands if we couldn't? Look, before I moved to Appalachia with my family, I spent some time away. I left the family business and joined the municipal government. Sloane was my colleague. I wanted to make something more of my life. The Munis help the people of Atlantic City rather than exploiting them. Sloane is a good person. I'm sure she won't lead us astray. That wasn't what I expected.
Oh. Oh.
Always nice to see some friendly faces. Though I don't recognize yours. What brings you back to AC, Ven? You bringing me a new recruit?
I've come to ask you a favor. Remember those reports we used to get about the family snooping around our turf? We're here to find them.
The family? Steer clear of them, Ven. They're trouble. What has you looking for those gangsters anyway? Your new friend here drag you into this?
Okay, this is Vin's problem. I'm just here for the ride. Totally my fault. We're here helping Vin's sister. Vin's sister Abby's in trouble for cure.
Cure? I hope that doesn't mean what I think it means.
Abby's on Devil's Blood. We're here trying to find an antidote. I know the mob moves in and out of the district. Don't ask me how. It's the perfect place to hide chems. Tucked in a dangerous part of town, away from the precious casino, out of the spotlight. If they do have a warehouse here, maybe we can find a lead on a cure. Please, I need your help.
Vin, I'm so sorry. You know I want to help. But first I've got my own problem to solve. I'm only out this way because my squad got scattered fighting overgrown nearby. I'm still missing a lot of my people. I need to find them. But there's a lot of ground to cover.
Listen, you're our best bet for finding that warehouse. Let us help you. Together we can find your squad faster, and then you can repay the favor.
Really? Are you sure? Abby needs you.
Like I said, to help Abby, we need you. Plus, I can't just leave my old comrades to die.
If you insist, I won't turn you down. But I hope you aren't doing this out of some misguided sense of guilt. And what about you? You as good a Samaritan as Mr. Russo here?
It is squeaky clean. Be. Said you were fighting over what are those exactly?
You really must be new here. Think plants, but mutants. They creep over everything and everyone, devouring it all. Their spores infect things and turn them into mindless drones. They've always been out there in the Pine Barrens, ever since the war. It's our job to keep them out of the city proper, so the people here can enjoy the lives they've made for themselves.
It's a waste of time. We should be looking for that warehouse. Do what Vin thinks is best. Regular Pioneer Scout.
Listen, I'd wager I've known Vin a fair bit longer than you. His family may have some skeletons in their closet, but compared to the rest of Atlantic City, Vin has the conscience of a newborn babe.
Vin thinks it's best.
Not a bad instinct. Happy to have the extra body. All right. I saw some of my cadets head down the road past your makeshift landing pad. Head over there and help out anyone you can find. Vin and I will take our own path and help out the rest. Meet us up the road closer to City Hall when you're done. I have a hunch about where we can find that warehouse of yours. Good luck.
Yeah.
Here we are, eh, girl? New horizons.
So, I get over here. Core. Right. Don't have anything good. Had that one. Okay.
Thank you. Oh, you saved my life.
Oh. Dang. Here. Ow.
You're a hero.
Yeah, I am.
I could have taken it if I had more ammo.
Keep moving. That's my grenade. Springs. Stash box nearby. Okay, need adhesive. Lots of it. Other fusion.
We made it. Kingsman, you held up pretty well after your hiatus.
It's nice to know I haven't lost my touch.
Whoa. What the? Shooting bullets at me? It's random.
Oh, that brought back some memories.
Missing the good old days?
Oh,
Camera?
I miss the danger. does feel good to be a Muni again, even as a fill-in.
If you like it so much, why don't you stay? Time to live past, here to help Abby. They're apart, now it's time for slowing up. Bargain.
Stay? I couldn't do that. Right? My family needs me in Appalachia. Abby needs me.
Abby. I hope for her sake, whatever hunch you have pays off. You should check down this alley. We've seen family members hanging around a building down there. I don't want to fight, so we've never pressed them on why. Could be what you're looking for.
If they're guarding a building off their usual turf, it has to be something important. But how do we get in?
Go talk to them, head around back and see if there's in guns. Talk to them, maybe I can convince.
Whoa, you sure? Family doesn't always respond well to reason.
Trust me, I got this.
If you say so. But if things start going south, bail and find another way in. Fighting is a last resort. You
Talk
got
your
this,
way in.
You
right?
don't need to
Open the
fight
back door.
things.
Let's see.
There's no way. So how you gonna prove it?
Alright, let's see if I can find a different way. Oh. Knock once for Concerta, twice more for Old Queen. Add a knock. Yourself in. Don't ask me how it works. Four knocks. Well, let's take a look. They tell you how the back door works? It's like magic. You just knock enough times and it opens on its own. I just don't get it. Note says not to ask, but I help out asking myself. In plain sight. He's blind. Let us sit right under noses so long. $2 bills. And the strangest thing the other day of money called a $2 bill. Heard of one, but it's the damnest thing. It's like a $1 bill, 5 or 10, but the thing is worth $2. At least that's what it says. Some kind of story here. Just don't know it. I do have a few $2 actually. Like a 200th anniversary thing. And we're taking Bim and Bam for guard duty over Chem Lab permanently. Cook's been getting jumpy plants in the area. Can't let that affect our work. Capiche? Job that does for us chumps. Trumps anything you simple brains think important. Without her, there's no blood. Without blood, they're done so. Remember which building the lab's in, right? Second floor, all sealed up with other side of City Hall. Mess pipes meetings. Used to use those two report tomorrow. 8 o'clock in the morning in case you two and I know. Okay. So I'll just go back.
That's what I keep telling myself. There's a part of me that still thinks I did wrong by you.
You know I'd love to have you back, Finn. But Abby comes first.
You're back. That was incredible. What did you find?
I heard you talking. Made the right choice coming to Appalachia.
Look, that was a private conversation. But you're doing us a huge favor here, so
It's weird how the
I guess
camera
we spill no
ends up.
guts to you two. Yes, I had second thoughts about leaving Atlantic City. I loved my job with muties, wading into the scummy pond water, taking the torch to endless nests of overgrown. It was the furthest thing from my past, current life. It had meaning. I wasn't slinging cocktails for killers or working all night just to keep my mom's insane project in business. I really felt like I was living, you know? Not shutting my eyes to the world outside, wishing it would all just go away. So you can imagine, I have a few regrets.
Sounds right. You can't blame yourself for being there for your family.
I know. That's what I tell myself every day. Enough about me. What did you find in the warehouse back there?
Another lead. There's a chem lab in a building surrounded by pipework on the other side of City Hall.
Really? Then we were right. I can hardly believe it.
I think I know the building you're talking about. We received reports of people slinking around that area, but it's so full of overgrown that I dismissed the idea out of hand. That was dumb of me. Let's head that way, see what's there. Maybe we can sneak inside.
Pre-war money over here. Our suits are waterproof. It's a lot of wading through dirty water. Oh boy. fish. That too. Don't. That one. Hate dark combat. Thanks. Oh, good. Got some insta match. Fusion. Backing up with things. So I think that's the thing. I'll just keep getting more fusion cores because that's the weapon I'm using. This.
This is the building the terminal referenced. No obvious way in.
There has to be something. Hey, what about these?
About what?
We used to use pipes like these to pump the water out of buildings and go hunting for salvage. But couldn't we reverse the flow? And use the pressure to flush the family out? With the right adjustments, we can blast enough water inside to take out any guards and create some kind of opening.
Now that you mention it, we did have an incident once where a newbie mixed up the valve order and blasted a bunch of overgrown to Kingdom Come.
That destroyed where we're after?
That's a risk. But if we control the pressure correctly, we should be alright. You'll just have to trust me on execution.
Very, very dumb idea. I doubt this will work, but I'll try anything once. Make our way in. Yeah, I doubt this will work, but I'll try it because I want to see how that works.
Have a little faith, will you? I know it sounds creative, but it will work.
It's a good plan, Vin. But this is the end of the line for me. If a municipal officer got caught assaulting a gangster hideout, it could jeopardize the peace we have in Atlantic City. Before I go, though, I want to make you an offer. I want you to come back to us when this is all through. Curing Abby takes precedence. I would never say otherwise. But it's clear you missed the job. We'll take you back. I'll pull whatever strings are necessary. What do you think?
I knew this was coming, but I'm still not sure what to say. In my heart, I'm a munie, but I left for a reason. My family needs me, desperately. If I'm not there for them, they'll probably devolve into raiders or ghouls or worse. And I'm only half joking. I need to think about it. I will take it seriously. I promise.
I know you will. I'm sorry to make you choose again, but I really do feel it would be right for you to return. Think it through. I'll be here for you either way. Good luck, Vin.
Okay, concentrate. Back to business.
You take a breather. Spicy. Just tell me what.
I've needed a breather for years. But we're too close to our goal. Let's keep going.
Just tell me what you do. Spicy. I'll say that.
Wait, you don't think... It's not like that, is it? These pumps are finicky. We'll need to turn the valves in the right order to reverse the flow. The valves are marked with their numbers. I think the order should be 3, 2, 4, 1. Can you remember that?
3, 2, 4, 1. Remember that. Man, I can't remember my own birthday. For one.
That's right. Let's have at it.
Okay.
Remember, the valve order is 3, 2, 4, 1. Got it?
Remind me. Three, two. Okay, so which is which? Three, one and four. Two. Start with this. How much? Yeah, I need some weight soon. I just use the spell. Something. That didn't do anything. Okay, three. Oh. Two. One.
Let's see what we can find inside.
All right.
Let's get in there.
Let them take each other out first. Plasma grenades. go with a different grenade now. And ooh. Okay. I think that worked out well. This is around here. Oh,
We did it. The plan worked. Okay, now we just need to look around and see if there's a cure stashed here somewhere. Before we do, though, tell me something. Once we're all past this, do you think I should come back here? Leave the business, try and return to my old life?
I don't know. I'm just here along for the ride. You just want to shut up about this crap. Why have you been so incisive about this? You leave your family is a very bad position. That would leave your family in a very bad position. Sounds like you're really what you want. You bringing it up.
It's my life we're talking about here. I don't want to take a decision like this lightly. I didn't before, and I won't now. It's just not who I am. What would you do in my position?
I'm really not comfortable answering this question. Your family needs you. They'll need you again. I would stick with them in the end. Family's a mess. You deserve to be happy. I'll go back and be a meanie. I don't know. I think he should take care of his family, but I'm...
Yeah, you're right. This is something I need to work out for myself. Thanks for humoring me for a bit. It helps me sort through my feelings. I appreciate it. Now, it looks like there's another floor to this place. Let's get up there and take a look.
Alright. Finish batch.
Who do we have
Eat.
here?
Fine glasses. Dad's birthday. Remember the rest of the list. What's this? Get me out of here. Remember, sweet, wonderful, caring soul. You come across this letter. You gotta get me out of here. My name is Jean. Being held me captive by the family for a while. Good long while at least. Try to remember you. Devil's book. Me as well. Devil himself. The chem cook. Yeah. Yeah. Said if damn near the best one in the... I said it. Your best one in Atlantic City too, which is why they've blood for them for as far back as a very short-term memory goes. Okay. Cook being held hostage, it seems.
Hey, look. I just work here, okay? I don't want any more trouble. Take what you want, but don't hurt me.
Loyal one. Who are you? What do you do here?
Me? I'm Jean. I cook blood for the family. Not my first choice, but it has its perks. Wait, why am I answering your questions? Who are you? What are you doing here?
You're your worst nightmare. Don't mind us, we're looking. They're forcing you to cook devil's blood?
Yes, well, yes. But it is much better than the cinder block shoes they offered to give me as a competing chemist.
And I get all the blood I want in exchange, which is a lot.
We need a cure for Devil's Blood addiction. Can you make us one?
Cure for devil's blood addiction? That info is what we call classified. You'll have to make me an offer better than the kneecaps I'll lose for telling you.
I can't offer anything better than your kneecaps. How about more caps than you've ever in your life? His life is online. She'll die if we don't get her a cure soon. You're gonna lose a lot more than your kneecaps if you don't tell us about the cure.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay. Point taken, point taken. Look, I would if I could, okay? But I can't cook an antidote for devil's blood. Not with what I got here. I only use synthetic materials. Hate to talk down my own product, but, yeah, it's almost like knockoff stuff. Wasn't always that way. In the good old days, before I was caged up like a lab rat, we used a pure, organic compound. The times have changed.
But if you had that organic compound, you could create an antidote? Can't we get it for you?
Well, maybe if you could get it.
Guessing it has something to do with the overgrowth.
Even I don't know where it comes from. Only the original creator does. And he's long gone. Conchetta body drove him into exile when she took power. Might have even whacked him by now. So unless you happen to know where Tony Russo is hiding out, you aren't getting your cure.
Oh.
Sorry, pal.
Plot thickens. Damn, I get Brad luck then. Tony Russo, you don't mean...
My father? Damn it, Pop. I knew you had something to do with this. Just not what...
Wait... Tony is your dad? The mafia boss Antonio Russo? Oh my god. Oh my god, you're Vinny? I really am losing my kneecaps.
Seems like we owe my father another visit. Senile or not. We have to get him to cough up some info if we want to save Abby.
Senile? Oh, kid! Did you really fall for that act? That man's sharp as a carving knife. He was barking orders right up until he fled. Never a hint of forgetfulness. Oh, I won! He's been pulling the wool over your eyes, Finn. Yeah, I'm just sad to see you fell for it.
What? There's no way. Unless... I was pretty busy. And I'd been away from home, working for the Munis for a while. Did I just take it for granted?
Tony created Devil's Blood. Can we, talk about that for a minute?
Yeah. That's, a lot to take in, isn't it? The man created the poison. It's killing his daughter. As for the how or the why, only he knows. The profit and power must play into it.
Why would Antonio feign senility?
A defense mechanism, I suppose? Maybe he thought if he acted harmless, then the family would have no reason to pursue him to Appalachia. Those hitmen from the Rose Room proved that wrong.
He really will do good. How embarrassing.
I'm not the only one who was fooled. It's not like you made any more progress than I did. But that's not an excuse. I should have seen through it. With everything else going on, maybe I was just relieved I didn't have to deal with him anymore. I never was his favorite.
He's not actually senile, then he can tell us how to cure Abby's addiction after all.
You're right. We need to head home and confront my father. Do whatever it takes to make him admit he's been playing us, or dig up something that could lead to a cure. I know this was a lot to go through, but thank you again for doing this. I'll meet you at home when you're ready.
Executioner's short ultrasight laser pistol. Oh, okay. Little father. Great antidote.
So, if I help with this, right, when will there be a reward involved? What? Right! I forgot how generous you are, Antonio. Good. I mean, hello again. You still hanging around here?
Alright, let me... Yeah, I got a lot of stuff. So compare this with my other one. Tactical ultrasight laser pistol. Oh yeah. 50% more damage, target below 40% health. Okay. So this... favorite. This... taken out. In fact, I'll go ahead and scrap that so I don't forget about it. Have a dinner fork. Desert barrel. Yeah, I doubt I'll have anything here. Alright. Need to armor that. On flat ground. I go back to my camp. Yeah, I could just go back to my camp. Cost anything to back over there. Sounds like Happy Father's Day, Antonio. Bacon senility and all. Alright, actually I had some plans in here. Engineer left leg. Flash shards. Okay.
Yeah. Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation. worry if you move around. So do I.
Okay. E. Here. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to take this stuff out, so stay trip. Oh, he's cure. Should keep that. Fury. Get rid of it. Flux. Bats. Orange bats. Psycho. Psycho buff. Bats. Badass. Add shield. These have no value, I don't think. But let's see. Just hand in stuff to him.
Oh, hey. Good to see you again.
Enjoy my chemical wonderland over here.
You got anything you don't want anymore? I've got what you need. Or something close.
Alright, so what else do you got?
Tired. Wanna sell anything that's been weighing you down?
Bulk ammo scrap. I need is some glue, actually. Gave you all that. Take your nuke.
What you need, friend? Stim packs? Chems? I got 'em.
Now you do, I sold you. Too. Cream. Shine carrots. Bulk gear. Bulk buff out.
Huh.
Bobby pins.
It's amazing what people collect these days.
Alright.
The scorch of the ferals don't get you.
Some of those. Recap with every bottle.
I just can't shake these
Okay.
nightmares. Floating in space forever.
So I guess I couldn't
Just why?
thing with that biofluid. See if my other stuff is still there.
Try not to get in your way.
Yep, someone took it, I think. Which is fine, I didn't need it.
You'd think with all the monsters running around, we humans would get along better. Luckily, most everyone sees the benefit of trade.
Yeah, all these extra fusion cores, I'll drop off. Should have room now for that.
I'm glad I caught you. I've been chatting with your friend here in the meantime.
Dude.
It's hard work making a living out here.
See if I can modify this new pistol. Muzzle, just sights, have adhesive, grip, no. I need adhesive. Okay. Yep. Let's see what I need for it. Adhesive. Cool. Alright. I need lots of glue. Okay. Oops, did I? Well, let me scrap that.
What's that over
I
there?
didn't have anything.
I got a little of everything.
So you say, but you don't have any adhesive. Alright, 10 adhesive.
Cops cutting holes in your
And a
pockets?
bunch of other stuff.
I got plenty to spend them on.
Might as well.
I just can't shake these nightmares. I need space for
Sights. I need one screw. I had screws. What do you got? Love what I keep hearing from this robot. Screws, that's what it was.
This is a mobile campsite then. Fascinating. Definitely useful.
Sports of the ferals don't cut you.
Alright, that helps.
I just can't shake these nightmares. Floating in space for
Bins.
just why?
I got something for everyone. Even you.
Alright.
supplies instead.
Okay. That's hilarious.
What are you looking at?
Let's see if there's anything else I can use up a lot of resources on.
It's hard work making a living out here.
Well, hello. Artillery piece. Do that. Oh, it requires power.
Get out of my way.
I just can't shake these nightmares.
Remove the sun.
If my crew is out there, I hope they find
Let's see if I can put this up here.
Clean up this, fix that. Never seems to end.
Hmm.
If I do not get more
If I were to put it here,
I will blow a fuse.
intersects with existing object. Oh.
I just can't shake these
How
nightmares.
about you stop wasting my time?
Just
Switch to build. Power connectors. Attach the wire. Too far? Or smoke grenade.
I like you better when I am wasted.
I just can't shake these nightmares. Floating in space forever.
I love the smell of corpses in the morning.
Yeah, I select that. That's a weird glitch.
I'm always looking for a good trading partner.
I need to try some.
There.
Good guy.
Now that I did it.
It ain't real trip.
Secure. It should take some rat away. Alright. Okay, so maybe I need to add another power plant. Generator, I mean.
Food? Things approximating food? Hmm? I got it.
Approximating. Where's the generator tab? There it was. Sex with existing object. Don't have any screws for it. And
I just can't shake these nightmares. Floating in space forever.
screws.
I miss the days when there were more things to kill.
You.
Trade makes the world go round. And also gravity. Don't take either for granted.
Plenty of gears, but no screws. Alright.
If I don't get a good cut, I will be cutting you. Is that some whiskey? Taste it.
Nope. Alright, I'll make the regular one. Only I had the plans to build this. Don't have the plan for that either, or for this one.
And good news. More corpses.
I just can't shake these nightmares.
Make plenty of those though.
Floating in space forever. Just why? I was wondering if you were coming back.
Smoke.
I have lots of
See if I can add those back in.
murder rage.
chat, I can't click on any of these.
Building this place up is hard work.
In fact, I would rather find some psycho.
I just can't shake these nightmares. Space forever. Just why?
I know where you sleep at night. I could save time.
It's weird.
I just steal.
Let's drop that off then. We'll figure that out.
Oh, I hope the scanner module you found does the trick.
It's a neat new little centerpiece at least.
This sure is a dumb break from killing people for road.
Right, left it. Sort by weight. And I do have a lot.
Sunny makes a good hoagie.
Oh, I have a lot of plasma cards. Dang. That explains it.
Shake these nightmares. Space forever. Just why?
I should just start using them. Let's take out that much. Man. Okay,
I'll take anything in trade. Well,
fine.
almost anything. I have
Give you
Life is
some of it then.
thin.
I can't trade my ammo. Well, that's interesting. And I guess I could trade my fusion cores. The ones that are near empty. Oh, but I can't sell my fusion cores, it seems. Wow.
What are you looking at?
That's why they have that ammo collector thing.
I am going to have a fine
Makes it so that you pretty much have to get one at a time.
I just can't shake these nightmares.
And sand.
Just why?
Diner set. Ammo converter. Still need 10. Got that. Okay. Okay, right. So I guess that's the next thing I need. I'm using my plasma rifle, so this just not collecting any ammo after. Okay. Get back to where I go. I don't know why just today it keeps taking out the fusion core of my armor.
What I got, you need. What you got, I want. Yeah. Now that people have come back to this area, they're all looking to set the place as their foundation.
Ironclad Khajiit. Those camps have one. Take a look. Don't see any other camps. Indicator around here. Oh, maybe. What? Oh, I think it's just people are there. Aid advisor. Yeah, so someone was over here. I'm so glad I got that armor. I won't be able to get around without it.
Have you met my daughter? She's an honor roll student, true and true.
Oh, there he is.
Let's just hope this goes well. I've lost count of how many cigs I've smoked waiting for you to arrive. Not a single one has caught my nerves. I was hoping they would. I managed to get everyone in one room. It was a lot harder than it sounds. We need to confront my father. He can't hide anymore. Not when Abby's life is at stake.
I have some things to take care of first. Even gonna say.
We're going to tell him that we know. We know everything that he's done. He's going to try to deflect and keep pretending that he's senile. And every time he does, we push back.
You okay?
You want my honest opinion? No, I'm not okay. But this isn't about me. My sister is dying. Her condition takes precedence over my whining.
Are you confronting Antonio?
Good, because I'm not. But we don't have much of a choice, do we? This way.
Sometimes I feel like I'm standing in a room full of strangers.
Hello, how are you? I haven't seen you in so long. See, it was, oh, hello. So good to see you again.
Seem a little lost. Something's off about you.
Off? How so?
What did you do work before you left Atlantic City?
Ah, well, I'm an old man. I've been retired quite some time now. Before then, I seem to recall working in the garbage business. I made sure that the casino quarter was spotless, and the city kicked up some cash for me in return.
Are you well?
How could I not be? Smell all that fresh air. Take in those beautiful ocean views. We're in the most beautiful place in the world right now. A tourist hotspot, and you think I'm unwell. You are a comic sport.
I think we are exactly.
Is that a rhetorical question? We're in America's playground, one of the most iconic cities in the nation, Atlantic City.
Is there any reason why someone dead?
Dead? What kind of question is that? I can't say they would. Unless it's one of the many victims of my bingo skills. B-39!
Never mind.
Never mind what?
I'd like to talk to you about your family.
Sure. Lay it on me, sport.
Are you not concerned at all about Abby?
Abby? Why? Something wrong with her? That little dyke always tends to get into trouble. But you know kids, right? When you're still growing and there's all those hormones, it makes you a bit rebellious. I'm sure it's just a phase.
You have no awareness whatsoever of what's going on with your daughter?
Awareness of what exactly? Look, I don't know what she said to you, but I'm sorry if she's acting out. I'd ground her, but she's got a fiery spirit. She'd probably just disobey me anyway.
Seems a bit different compared to the rest of you.
Vincenzo has always been such an ambitious kid. A heart of gold, that one. When he grows up, I'm sure he'll be an excellent made man. He takes after his father completely, you know.
Can you tell me about Evelyn?
Evelyn? Oh, my wife is the most beautiful creature you could ever lay your eyes on. Isn't she? I still remember the day she and I met. She was some kind of performer. An acrobat, maybe. But I saw her on stage, and it was like the world stopped turning, and all the lights faded to gray. Nothing else mattered. I brought her flowers, I think. Her favorite ones. I can't remember what they was called.
Are they roses, perhaps?
Roses! Yeah! Now that you mention it, I think that they were. How did you know that? Are you trying to charm my wife?
Another question.
Questions? I didn't realize we was... Well, I hope I was able to give you some good answers.
Seem a little lost.
Lost? Oh, no. How could I get lost in my own home? In Atlantic City?
See you later, Antonio.
Let me know when later comes. Have we met before? Hello, how are you? I haven't seen you in so long.
God, what now?
There's no time to chat.
Oh, look, it's snowing. Hello, how are you? I haven't seen you. Oh, Dad. Never mind what. Sure.
Talk to you about your
Right on
family.
it, sport. I ground her, but she's got... when? I ground her, but she...
Not concerned at all about Abby?
But you know, kid. I'm sure it's just... Questions? I didn't
I hit all
realize
the
we-
options.
Well, I hope I was able to give you some good answers. Oh,
It's off.
Dad. Never mind what. Sure. When he grows, he takes after. Questions? Lost in Atlantic City?
Something's off about you. Are you
How
well?
could I know? We're in the most... You are a...
Before you left?
Before that, I mean, Dad. Never mind. Have we met before?
Feels like I'm sweating buckets here.
I don't think I can handle any more secrets.
Something to spill?
Talk about you.
Oh, my favorite topic.
Talk about something else. Pretty highly of yourself, don't you?
Please. I'm in showbiz. Ever heard of a rock star who didn't act like they were God's gift to humankind? Not to mention...
Domestic life treating you.
Oh, not so different from professional life, really. Same show, different venue. You play a role, manage conflicts, and try to decipher what people want from you. I've never been good at that part.
Aren't they completely different? Way closer to your family.
Oh, yes. And that makes things even more delicate. Instead of working with someone's expectations for an hour, you're working with their expectations for their entire life. Their hopes and dreams. The pressure is paralyzing. You look away for one moment to retain your own sanity, and when you look back...
What do you to do? City.
I sang in lounges, mostly. I was on top of the world, biggest talent in the city. Then the war came. The showman, if I sound... That's the real injury. I know I can be too much for some people. Your loss.
And if I ask you about your family?
I hope this is...
Do you and Antonio meet?
Oh. Well, he was an utter fool. Sat in the audience for one show and tried to book me at the Neapolitan's main stage. I told him casinos weren't my scene, but the money he offered... Now, you've no idea how many young gentlemen I had to fend off during those days. I mean, the flirtations, the roses, the breaches of privacy. Endless. But Antonio? That fool got me a private dressing room, bigger paychecks, free concessions all over the establishment, and he would hardly look my way. It wasn't his money I wanted. It was his independence, the authority and discipline he exuded. But he had no idea how to romance a woman. I soon had to take matters into my own hands, and the rest, as they say, is history.
I think that conflicts a bit. Step up, Finn does all the work here.
Here we go. You help out with a few things, and now you think you're part of the fam? You have no right to speak for Vincenzo. If my son has grievances, he can take them up with me personally. It's very frankly none of your business.
I fine, you're right. My place to work is out of. You might think speaking up will cause more trouble. It's ambitious, but on take care of the family.
What in heaven's name would make him think that? I'm his mother! And besides, accepting critique is a crucial part of my job. Never mind the time I burned down the curtains at that awful theater. It's the owner's fault for dismissing my talent. And that phony news company, they deserve to have their electric lines cut. It was a service to the city. Oh, I see your point.
Wasn't looking to counsel. Family's messy, I get it.
They say it's life's most difficult and most rewarding endeavor. They are most certainly right on the former. But I sometimes think about where I would be if I hadn't said yes. If I hadn't thrown caution to the wind. If I hadn't stuck around to raise little Vincenzo. And then Abigail. It feels like a string of reckless coincidences, but those were choices I made, choices I wanted. In the end, life is much more vibrant with them around, don't you think?
How about something else?
Please, this was getting dangerously sentimental.
Business.
What business? So far, you're the only living thing that's walked in here without trying to kill us. Vincenzo thinks the venture was misguided. Folksy dive bars like the Wayward get more business in a place like this. Well, I say the audience doesn't know what it's missing. Give it time and advertisements. They'll come.
We discuss what's going on.
Oh, if we must. Rehashing old news is so humdrum.
About that show we crashed in Atlantic City.
The show you crashed. I haven't forgotten how my chance at the spotlight was denied. Oh, I'm not sure there's anywhere to go from here. Maybe we are each destined for our heyday to come and pass. Oh, no need to look so glum about it. Just because I'm doomed doesn't mean you are.
I mean, what you did, it's off The Showman.
If you must be reminded, the showman found out my act was fake. Fake in the sense that I had a lifeline attached. I wasn't going to fall to my death so the sadist in the audience could get off on the thrill. Give them the fantasy, certainly. That's what performance is about. What difference does it make to them if it's real, so long as they believe it is? The showmen disagree on that point.
Who do you think those hitmen were after?
I expect I'm the target, don't you? Well, if that's the case, let them come. I don't regret a thing.
Exactly did you do?
I laid my soul bare, and you've already gone and forgotten about it. If you must be reminded, I wasn't going to fall to my... Give them the fantasy. The
All right.
showman did...
How about something else?
Something new and exciting, I hope.
See you later.
Stop by again, won't you, darling?
God, what now?
There's new dialogue here.
Hello, how are you? I haven't seen...
Better fan.
Sure. I ground her, but... Questions? I didn't realize... Let me know when later comes.
I missed out on a dialogue option. It's fine. I have like infinite bobby pins.
Hello, how are you? I haven't... Off? How could I... We're in the most... You are a cop. And... Before then, I made sure... That, never mind what. Sure. I ground him. Abby? Vincent, I'm sure it's... Vincent, when he grows up, he takes answer. Questions? I didn't realize we was... Lost? In Atlantic City?
Hmm.
Let me know when
I'm
later
missing
comes.
something.
Have you met my daughter? She's an honor roll student.
Feels
True
like I'm
and
sweating
true.
buckets here.
There's times I feel like I'm standing in a room full of strangers.
Something is bugged about this mission. I used up all the dialogue. If I'm missing something.
Hello, how are you? I haven't seen you in so long. It was...
Let me see if there's any notes with this. Yeah, something's going on with this mission. Yeah, because in this dialogue I should be able to... This quest was once bug when meeting Abby. Okay, so there was a different bug. Hmm.
granddaughter? She's an honor roll student. True and true.
I don't think I can handle any more secrets.
They can't pickpocket this game. Maybe that was a different person.
Hello, how are you? I haven't seen you in so long. Sure.
The dialogue about it and
Vincent, when he grows up, he takes after. Vincenzo is, when he grows up, he takes after. Abby. I'm sure it's just. I ground her, but. Question. Let me know when later comes.
I'm not sure I can help right now. Just trying to get through the day. You can ask. I feel like you might regret it, though.
ship with your.
Vin has always been there for me. Never judged me when I messed up. I don't know how people are always saying they hate their siblings. For us, I don't know. Maybe our messed up situation brought us together.
Close with your parents?
Close? I was with Dad. Yeah. Anyway, my parents have too many of their own problems to worry about me and Vin. I try not to fault them for it. I really do. They have such vibrant lives. I was always jealous. Wanted to be like them someday. But I was jealous of their time, too. I want parents, not idols.
What would I regret asking?
Well, isn't it obvious? Because we're a disaster. Whenever people get a glance behind the scenes of the glamorous Russo family, they back off. The few people my parents could have called friends left them behind. Ben doesn't even tell people who he really is. No one wants to get dragged into this mess. If you can't keep things together at home, who's gonna trust you with anything on the outside? No one with any sense will.
It's different.
All the time. But in reality, I'm not even sure how to imagine a different life. I love my parents. I love my brother. I just wish I wasn't such a problem for them.
That's something.
Good idea. Let's just shake that one off.
Talk about you.
Yeah, sure. What do you want to know?
What's next after you fully recover?
I can barely think about surviving tomorrow, let alone a month from now. I'm just gonna try and make it through this first.
How'd you end up on Devil's Blood?
It's a long story. I don't think I'm really comfortable talking about it yet. Sorry.
How do you feel about moving away to
I
Atlantic
don't
City?
know. The pain is the same here as anywhere else. Sorry, that was... I'm just trying to figure out how to make it through this right now, that's all. Glad
Something
to.
else. What do you think about the Rose Room?
I think it'd do better if Mom would accept reality and cater to the locals. All the glitz and glamour doesn't work like it did over there.
Discuss what's been going on around here.
Sure. I know it's been a lot to deal with.
I became a showman for a while.
She did. In name only. She would take any spare moment to talk smack about them. I guess she felt backed into a corner. Joining them was the only way to keep an audience. I can't blame her. I think I know how that feels.
How are you feeling after a Devil's Blood dose?
Like myself. For now.
The withdrawal to this stuff comes and goes. You never know when the next wave is gonna hit. Sorry, I know you're doing what you can to fix this for me. Don't feel like you have to. I always figure things out. Somehow.
Who do you think those hitmen were after?
Well, I shouldn't have stolen that devil's blood. Punishment always comes for those who do. I just thought I could do it without getting caught.
How do you go about stealing it? What's the reason?
I have access to places I shouldn't. Just got too confident, I guess. And too desperate.
How about something else?
Okay. Probably for the best.
See you later.
Later, then.
There's no time to chat.
Oh, look. Hello, how are you? I haven't seen you in so... Sure. I ground her, but... Abby? I'm sure it's just... Questions? Look, in Atlantic City...
Let's just hope this goes well.
Yeah, I'm sane. Just waiting for the next wave to hit. Later, then.
Welcome to the next chapter in Evelyn's tragic and hopeless fall from the limelight. Pleasure you've been here to witness.
So,
Please, this was getting dangerously sentimental.
that's what's going on here.
We must.
It's hitman
I
wherever.
expect I'm the target, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think they were after.
Well, now I'm offended. If you're going to send hitmen to the Russo household, certainly not Antonio. He was such a gentleman once upon a time. I have to wonder if my husband is still in there somewhere. Something new and exciting, I hope.
I wonder if I lead them that way, that'll get some sort of new dialogue option.
Oh, look, it's snowing.
Hey, thanks again for what you did for me. I won't forget.
Talk about what's going on.
Sure. Well...
Man. Sure, that's the reason Appalachia's a far way to come.
I mean, I guess I can't be 100% certain, but knowing me, it'd be on brand for the latest trouble to be my fault. Okay. Probably for the best. Later, then.
There's no time to chat.
Hello, how are you? I haven't... Lost in Atlantic City? Lost in Atlantic City? Sure. Vincenzo, when he grows up, he takes... Vincenzo, when he grows up, he takes after his... Questions?
Yeah,
Let
there's
me know when
something
later comes.
broken about this engine.
God, what now?
Pretty convinced now. What else I could do? See if everything off. start it. If something didn't trigger. Game items. Keep going.
Mom, will you relax?
There you go.
This isn't helpful. He's sick. We don't even know if what Vin said is true.
Abigail, please. I've handled more than one bad performance in my day. I just didn't think it would be my husband I'm booing off the stage.
Ladies, I do wish that I could help you.
So it was broken.
This devil's blood sounds very dangerous.
Just cut the crap! Your acting's not even good. Frankly, it's embarrassing that we fell for it for so long.
What? What's going on? This is all very overwhelming.
Ben, where did you hear that Dad is faking?
I met one of his old business partners, Jean. She told me everything. Pop's been faking senility to get out of AC so that Concerta Lombardi can't have him killed. That's why those hitmen showed up at the Rose Room. Our friend here can back me up.
Is this true?
Your dad's a criminal and deadbeat. Does it really surprise you that he's a liar too? Not my monkeys, not my circus. I'm not part of this bitch. I'll be more like a light touch to it. Yes, it is. Sorry, Abby.
I wish I could say I can't believe it. But, God, Dad, really? This was the first thing your brain went to? To fake dementia?
And this cursed nightclub. All that nonsense you gave me about an Appalachian nightlife. Ah, just another falsehood. No one makes a fool out of me, Antonio Russo.
The only one making a fool out of you is yourself, Evelyn. All of you. So yeah, I was playing hooky. You think it's because I like walking around like a dried coon asking what day of the week it is, huh? I had a target painted on my back by the damn mob. Would you rather have a senile father or a dead one, huh? Yeah. Thought so.
I just wanted a dad. Period.
You can write a novel on why you're innocent later. How about we talk about what we're going to do for Abby?
Hey, let's not overreact now. It's just a little indulgence, right? Who doesn't have a vice these days, huh? She looks fine.
Oh, I've married a Shakespearean villain, haven't I? Our daughter, me, Antonio.
Why? Oh, would you quit the melodrama for just a few seconds, Evelyn, for the sake of...
For once, she's not being dramatic. According to Jean, Abby needs a pure sample of devil's blood to make an antidote for her withdrawal symptoms. And you're the only one who knows how to get it.
For God's sake. You had to go for the one chem you couldn't come off of. What's the matter with you? All right, Peter Gallery. There's something you all need to see. Come with me.
Oof.
Antonio, what is this beast doing in my home? Oh, disgusting.
I've seen one of these before stalking around the city center. Not something I'd want to piss off, I'll say that much.
We started seeing these fellas show up around 10 years ago. Devils, we called them. They're still pretty rare. Elusive.
Why do you have this?
You tell me, honey. Would the showman pay top dollar for a freak show devil corpse?
So you killed it to make a profit.
The vigil's busy. What's going on? Waiting for her to get into position. What's going on?
Abby, look
All right,
at
there you
this
go.
thing. What do you think it is? A bunny rabbit? It's as ugly as sin. Look, I needed an edge over Concerta. Quintino had yours truly to be next in line to be godfather, but that little viper wasn't having it. She tried to sabotage me at every turn. I needed to make more caps. Prove that I was useful.
And embalming this thing was the answer. Oh, what a ridiculous idea from a ridiculous man.
I'm ridiculous, Miss Primadonna? What wasn't ridiculous was this fella's blood. I originally took it to Jean to get it embalmed, you know, promised her a small cut. And any dreams of a sideshow attraction disappeared when we realized the tantalizing properties of his blood.
Does this mean you still have a sample of its blood? We need to get it to Jean as soon as possible.
It just so happens I do. If what you're saying is true, then we need to act now on an antidote. I'll take Abby and your friend here to Jean. No water tag-alongs. The damn mom's gonna be swarming our tails the whole way. Concerta will know I'm back the second we touch ground on Jersey soil.
Damn it. If it weren't for the mob. Stay safe, all right, Abby?
I will. I got us into this mess. The last thing I want to do is to drag you further into it.
I hope you know what you're doing, Tony.
You, me, Atlantic City.
Who's Concerta Lombardi? Why does she want your head? Want you dead?
Concerta's the little sister of Quintino Lombardi, the godfather. She's an ambitious, conniving brat. Let's just say Quintino named me as his successor, despite me not being his own flesh and blood. The man was sterile. As such, Concerta wanted me out of the picture to take power by force.
Okay. Still don't understand why you faked being senile.
I could get a skywriter to spell it out for you if I wasn't clear the first time. Concerta wanted to ice me out. I thought if I faked having dementia, she would write me off and leave me alone. Fat lot of good that did. You saw those assassins? You can guess whether she bought it or not.
Why do you keep up the act if the hitman showed up?
Pride? One of the 7 deadly sins people love to preach about? In order to sell the lie, I had to make everyone fall for it. And that included my flesh and blood. You know how headstrong Abby and Vin are, and how Evelyn is. I was so deep in it that I didn't really see a way out. I just kept thinking, someday I'll tell him. But I always put it off. Some may say it was cowardice, but I just think it was a lack of punctuality.
I don't want to waste any time. Let's get going.
Couldn't agree more. Abby and I will meet you in the city center. Try to get there in one piece. Concerta's goons take no prisoners. Give me and Abby some time to catch up.
All right. Travel to Blood City Center.
Who is going to clean up this dreadful corpse? Oh, another broken nail. I'm not cut out for all this manual labor.
Okay. So definitely gonna use this mostly.
Bring my sister home in one piece, okay?
Are there any songwriters around here?
Blood City Center.
Doomed to search my own feelings?
Good thing I can go and still be over encumbered. So I'd be stuck. Going those noodles. Oh, sorry to interrupt you. Okay. Let's see where I'm supposed to go.
You going to be on the right side of history or the wrong one?
Oh. Excuse me. This guy in his suit with a minigun. It's an interesting visual. Okay. Caps. So many plasma cartridges now. Don't have any food. That explains it. Stay over here. Excuse me. Really? I was just walking down here. Why does this plant have guns? Does that make sense? Alright, back to this. Why is it... Why is it charging like that? See, I have any grenades. Molotov. That's not what I wanted to do. What's up with that guy? Municipal workers. That didn't do anything.
Sorry, no time to chat. Kinda busy.
Oh, there it is. Now the marking shows up when I'm close enough. Let's see. What do I have? Hand beam, beacon. Very useful. Whoops. Are these things immortal? There you go. Yeah, what the heck, I'll take... Man. So here. Ouch. It's the entrance again. Goes that way? Yeah, that was it.
So, if I help with this,
When you help, not if.
right, when? Will there be a reward involved? Possibly some blood?
Sure there will. You'll get the gift of continuing to live. The greatest gift of all.
Right! Oh, I forgot how generous you are, Antonio. Oh, a witness. Good. I mean, hello again.
So, you managed to get here in one piece. Took you long enough to get off that vertibird. Time is of the essence here.
Yes, of the essence, right. Of course, yep. You're Abby, right? You sure you want to get clean?
Focus here, Jeannie.
Focusing. Right. Do you have the sample?
Yeah, but this here is liquid gold. Don't break it.
Give it here.
Hey, hold on. Can we maybe speed up the process here?
Dad, just wait.
No. This isn't good. This is the opposite of good. What is that? Bad? Right. Bad.
What's the problem here?
I wasn't expecting this. This has profound implications, and I don't know where.
Just spit it out already. My daughter is dying, and we don't have the time for you to have your little eureka moment.
The sample you brought me isn't pure enough to make an antidote with.
What?
That's a very funny joke, Gene. That came from the Jersey Devil himself. How can you get any fucking purer?
You're not gonna believe me, but that wasn't the real Jersey Devil. If such a thing even exists, that is. This is juvenile blood. The one you killed was just a child.
What? So you mean the ones we see coming out of the Barrens is just... it's... children? Then, how big's the father? Huh? Or the mother? It's hard to tell these things.
I don't know. No one's ever seen it before.
Of course, there's gonna be a boss fight I have to take care of.
The quantity of neural proteins present in the blood sample isn't vast enough to qualify this as an adult. But if there's a juvenile, that means there's a parent. An adult would have blood potent enough to craft an antidote.
So, you're saying you want us to go into the Pine Barrens and kill an adult devil? Just trying to see if I'm the one who's going nuts, or if it's still you.
But if it's our only option, we've got to.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm saying.
Right. Looks like you and I have some business to take care of with a gentleman from the Barrens.
Oh boy. How do you know for sure we're even able to find an adult devil?
I don't. But it's our only shot, alright? And I don't leave without results.
Can't we just use the juvenile's blood?
The properties in the devil's blood are too weak. Whatever the egghead said. The from its blood are not present in big enough quantities for it to work. Like, baking a blood cake, right?
We need to kill a literal folk legend.
I'm still trying to process that it's real at all, frankly. Let's just hope that it is.
Let's do it. How are we gonna find this thing?
Not sure. Hey, Egghead. How do we draw an adult devil out?
That I can help with. We've got enough here that I can make fake devil pheromones. If you can bring the pheromones to high points in the city center, maybe the scent will draw the devil out of the barrens.
I can probably think of a few places to bring him.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go.
We? Oh, no, Abby. You're not coming.
What's your excuse this time? I'm an adult. I can handle myself. I've been handling myself for years now, thanks to you and Mom.
Hey, don't bring your mother into this. Yeah, you've been handling yourself, right? Look how well that's going. You're so strung out, you're on death's door.
Strung out on a chem you sold.
You little... My word is final. You are not coming. Wait for us here. We'll be back with the blood.
You'll never change, will you?
Go ahead, walk away. It's not like I'm trying to save your life or anything.
Okay.
You should hurry. Think of all that pure blood being wasted.
Alright, let's see. I may stop here actually. So, get some dinner, but maybe I'll come back later tonight and yeah, let's take out the Jersey Devil. Strange grunt. Alright, thanks everyone. Be sure to follow and turn notifications on for when I come back, likely later tonight, and finish this up. Thanks for watching.